it about a year ago during the play in New York. I found my notes, my talent coordinator's notes, and it said, Miss McCarthy, would like it if you could steer the conversation around or have it come up that she could give a kind of plug to a very talented young writer who is underpraised. And I thought, sure, and I remembered it while sitting there. And that's when I started throwing her the hints, I thought, by using those words, overpraised and underpraised.
Oh.
And she didn't catch the hint, and she never did. But what I did say triggered Hellman's being the lying, mendacious figure that she was. And that's what started everything. And imagine, if I had just said, have you read any good books or seen any good movies lately? Where would you be tonight?
There you go.
By the way, you know, I found that most people who are of the theater, even those who like it, have a general idea that the actors get together on a stage and decide, I'll stand over there and I'll cry here if you think I should. But no, they have a mysterious figure called a director. And in our case, it's your splendid Howard Storm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some guy pretending to be Howard Storm. People have asked me if I had the idea for this play. No, absolutely not. But Richard Moore, I did. I wish I had. I went to a reading of it, and later somebody said, "Did you enjoy reading it?" Yeah. And somebody said, "You think we could get Cavett to do it?" But I don't know. People said, actors said, it's very weird playing yourself, and it is true. The sad part is that I was second choice. Every time I say goodnight, or Carol Burnett, I'd pull my hair. Oh, do you have a question?
Yeah, who was Julia?
Yeah, Julia was a total fabrication of Miss Hellman's sick mind. And she was, well, I loved the book Julia. I thought it was a great read. And if only Hellman had just put it out as a novel, she would still have some of her reputation left, which was taken away from her brilliantly by Ernest Hemingway's widow, Martha Gellhorn, who took Julia apart piece by piece. And Lillian continued to lie about it. She said there was no one who inspired the figure. She was a real figure. As she continued to lie about being a member of the Communist Party right up to the end. Her supposedly heroic performance before the HUAC was not that heroic when you look at it. She took the fifth a lot of times, and in ways that would have brought the truth out. I don't think, some folks think she probably never, ever lost her membership in the party, and her enthusiasm for Stalin remains puzzling, doesn't it? Now, if you want to go home, I hope I don't blank on this name. There was a woman, I think maybe Gellhorn found, and said, this might be Julia. Oh, God. Can you come back when I'm in there? Google Muriel Gardiner with an I, Gardiner. She was everything Julia was. She was from a wealthy family. She went, I think, to Wellesley, then to the Sorbonne or Oxford. Genius woman who became a spy, joining the anti-fascist troop in Vienna. And Lillian invented all these other things, but to her death, she denied that that woman was anyone who had inspired her, and the parallels are all there. So chalk it out of that. They were tough women, boy. They both liked to go to bed with men. Imagine, in Lillian's case. And did quite a bit. Mary scared men. The great Dwight MacDonald, about Mary's lusty vigorousness, said, when a nice girl smiles at you, you feel good. When Mary smiles at you, you check to see if your fly is open. And I'll just get off on this, but the great Kingsley Amis, my favorite comic novel ever next to Huckleberry Finn, of course, is Lucky Jim. In his notebook, the following words appeared: Mary McCarthy, a real cock crinkler.